Wow, can you hear that? That's the sound of melting snow. That sound is music to my ears. Music to my ears. Hey, that's an idiom. Music to my ears means good news. Okay, so if you hear something that you like, that makes you happy, then you could say that's music to my ears. For example, you could say, when I heard that the war was over, that was music to my ears. When I heard the war was over, that was music to my ears. Or you could say, when my doctor told me I was cancer-free, that was music to my ears. That makes you really happy. So when I hear melting snow, that's music to my ears, because that means spring has sprung. That means spring has arrived. Spring has sprung. I'm just out for a beautiful walk this morning. I'm feeling great. Thank you to everyone who sent me nice messages when I was sick. You know, I had really bad tonsillitis for a few weeks, but now I'm feeling completely better. My tonsils are completely better, so I'm very thankful for that. Thank you so much for sending me virtual hugs and nice messages that help me get better so much faster. So I'm doing great. It's a beautiful morning here in Calgary, Alberta. And hey, take a look at this building here. Do you remember it from one of my videos before I went to Thailand? I came here and I taught you the word strip mall. You remember that? This building was just being built. Well, now it's almost completely finished. So here is the strip mall. And remember, I told you that there would probably be a medical clinic somewhere in this strip mall. Well, look at this here. Medical clinic coming soon. Wow, I predicted it. Okay, so usually a strip mall might have a clinic, it might have a small food store, it might have a dollar store, it might have, you know, just some smaller stores, maybe a pizza place. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a Pizza Hut or maybe a Subway restaurant somewhere here in this strip mall too. So this whole area is getting developed pretty quickly. This is the community of Redstone here in northeast Calgary. So this whole area is under construction. You can probably hear different construction sounds, but this is cool because this strip mall, before I went to Thailand, it was just sort of the structure, but now it's pretty much finished. All the paint, you can see the nice red color there, all the doors and all the windows are installed. So that's awesome, right? This whole area is getting developed faster. Hey, maybe you want to move to the community of Redstone. Well, welcome here. I live in Redstone. I live in a basement suite here in Redstone. That means I live underground. There's no sun underground. But hopefully one day I can afford to buy a place above ground. I think people are supposed to live above ground, not below ground. What about you? Would you prefer to live underground or above ground? For me, I need sun, so it's better for me to live above ground. Okay, I just want to show you some townhouses here in case you want to move to the community of Redstone. You might think, how much does it cost to live in a townhouse? We'll see that sign right over there. It says townhomes from the 230s. Townhomes from the 230s, okay? So $230,000. Actually, that's pretty cheap. Probably it won't be that cheap. I mean, that would be maybe the worst one, the smallest one. But these here, if you can take a look at these townhomes here, these are about $300,000. Probably 3 bedrooms, 2 or 3 bedrooms. And it looks like they have a garage in the back. So you can park your car in the garage, but the cheapest these would be is 300,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, usually a condo, the cheapest condos are around 200,000, and then for a townhouse like this, usually the cheapest is probably about 280, maybe 300,000 Canadian dollars. And then to buy a house, it's, well, after the next step up after a townhouse is a duplex. Okay, a duplex is half a house. Okay, so you live on one side, then there's a wall, and then some other people live on the other side of the house. That's called a duplex. Most duplexes would start, the cheapest maybe 350 or 400,000. And then if you want your own house, right, 4 walls, you want everything your own and with a garage, then you're looking at about 500,000 or maybe 600,000 Canadian dollars. So it's really expensive to live here in Canada, to buy a place. And if you want to rent a place, the cheapest you rent is, well, I'm renting the cheapest place in Calgary that I could find, and I'm paying 825 Canadian dollars a month for my basement suite. Okay, so it's actually really expensive to live in Canada compared to Thailand. I just came back from Thailand, and for my last apartment there, I was paying, I think, what was it? Less than 200? Yeah, it was less than 200 US, maybe about 200 Canadian dollars a month for my last condo in Thailand. So Thailand is much cheaper, but a lot of people want to move to Canada. So you know, now you have an idea of how much it costs in Calgary. And the bigger cities like Vancouver and Toronto, the prices are much higher than that too. And if you want to live in a small town, you could probably get a nice house for $250,000. A nice house where you have a garage, maybe 4 bedrooms, 2 or 3 bathrooms. Yeah, you'd probably pay about $250,000 to $300,000 in a small town. So you can see here they're doing some construction. Anyway, I just wanted to show you some sights of spring here in Calgary, Alberta. Spring has sprung, and that makes me happy. Actually, it hasn't sprung yet because the first day of spring is March 21st, right? Today is only March 19th. So technically, it's still winter. But in 2 days, spring will arrive. But the weather is pretty nice, so I would say this is spring weather. I think today the temperature is supposed to get up to about 13 or 14 degrees, which is very good weather for March. Usually the snow doesn't start melting until April or May, so it's very nice, you know, to get this kind of weather in March. So this is what it looks like right now in Calgary, Alberta. Hey, I hope you guys are having a great day wherever in the world you are. I'm having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.